Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's press conference ahead of our match against the Philadelphia Union on Sunday, March 1st. We have midfielder Keaton Parks. If you would like to ask a question, please raise your hand. Let's start with in the room, Roberto.
Keaton, how did it feel to be on the field on a regular season game again? We'll start there.
Yeah, really good. Really happy to be back. Yeah, just working day by day to get better and better, but super happy to be on the field with the guys.
Are you 90 minutes fit right now, or are you getting close to that, or how's
Yeah,
it
I'm
going?
fit. Yeah, I'm fit. Yeah. Just coach's decision to not start, which is I gotta work my way in, gotta win it back.
One of the things that although they had a lot of possession in the game against LA, the manufacturing shots on goal was an issue. The only one you guys had, as far as I remember, the penalty kick. What does the team have to do to be a little bit more clinical and get the ball on goal?
Yeah, I think it's just decision making in the final third. I think we work the ball well and we get it up high and we get into dangerous positions. But I think if we just sharpen those decisions right there in front of goal, then we'll have more opportunities.
You played Philadelphia, obviously, this Sunday. What have you seen from them so far?
They look similar to past years. Um, a handful of new guys that we won't know, but their styles seem similar. So we're preparing like any other week and any other game, and watching film and getting ready for them.
Thank you.
Glenn?
Want to get back to the injury a little bit, because I remember last year, your preseason, Coach Scheller, you were walking off and my foot's bothering me a little bit. And yeah, actually that last preseason game, I think you had to be pulled. Then you work your way through 14 games. I wonder if you could kind of just review, I don't know if agony is the right word, but knowing and learning that you were going to have to go through another surgery.
Yeah, I mean, for most of that time, I did not think I was going to have to go through another surgery. I thought it was just unrelated, separate issues with my foot. They did find a stress reaction in my foot at one point. So I did have another injury, but in the end, it turned out to be a damage to the previous surgeries, which was quite devastating to learn that. I had gone through like 10 MRIs, X-rays by then, and then in that last one, they spotted something. So it was tough to hear. And then as like we progressed through like deciding to do surgery again or and how long the recovery was going to be, it got harder and harder. And then I was able to cope and like deal with it and understand that I just needed to do this and hopefully come back better on the other side.
I mean, sometimes we hear it with ACL injuries or different kinds of debilitating injuries, and somebody that's had multiple of those and coming back, that seems to be the maybe the most difficult part of it, outside of the fear of what it actually is to go through that whole process again, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's been tough. This has been my longest time out. Both other surgeries, I was back within 3 months or so. And so this one was 8 months between games. And it's definitely been tougher. I can definitely feel it in my fitness wise that I was out for a longer period. So yeah, it's tough. It's almost good that I've been used to it. I've done it in the past for a shorter period, so I knew what to expect. But as it got longer and longer, it got tougher and tougher. But yeah, just happy to be back now.
And what was it like the moment you were cleared, and when was that, coming into this year?
Yeah, I was cleared to start full with the team when preseason started. So I started some heavy workouts during the off season, and was cleared to play with the guys and train with the guys day one. So that was nice. I had something to look forward to. Um, and yeah, it was just exciting. That first training session, I had all the energy in the world because it was just all adrenaline and just happy to be back.
Thanks, man.
We'll take it over to the Zoom. First question goes to Christian Arnold.
Keaton, appreciate the time and appreciate you doing this. I'm curious, not to kind of harp on the past and the injury, but I'm curious. People hear the term blood flow issue, and I'm sure a lot of different things kind of race through their mind when it comes to the serious. As obviously you are for a long time. When it comes to the serious of something like that, when you heard that and when you were kind of going through that, is there a point where you go, I don't know if I'm playing ever again? Is the kind of what's the mental, trudge through something like that, and kind of what has maybe it been explained to you? What does a blood flow issue really mean, and kind of the seriousness of it?
Yeah, I absolutely had thoughts like that, which I think was the toughest part of all this was whether I would be able to come back from this third surgery. But I have an awesome team around me, awesome performance staff here that helped me through it all, awesome doctors at Montefiore that helped me every step of the way. So I feel very confident in the people around me and the support and help that they've given me. And yeah, it was just all about like working my hardest and doing everything I can to try to come back. I still have doubts some days that I'll be able to do this for as long as I want to. And we'll just see where it goes. But it's for now out of my control. I'm doing everything I can to stay healthy and to continue to be healthy. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
If I could just follow up on that real quick, in terms of sort of the conversations with doctors and kind of the rehab process, was there any sort of warning in terms of the longevity of your career or just your certain abilities or certain things you're used to doing out on the pitch that may or may not be there, or any conversations like that?
Not specifically. We have conversations about like just vaguely, like this could shorten your career, but there's no guarantee of anything at this point. I'm like a very unique case. According to them, there's nobody in sport that's had three of this same surgery. So it's all theoretical. It's all guesswork by very educated people, of course. But as of right now, we're just doing everything we can, and they're helping me do everything I can to stay healthy and manage what I have. And yeah, and then we'll see. And then if something goes wrong, it goes wrong. But for now, I think we have good control over it.
Thank you.
Jonathan.
Hey, Keaton, Jonathan Mack, thank you for your time. Um, I wanted to move the focus towards this Sunday's matchup. So NYC versus Philadelphia is usually a grudge match, and in the Eastern Conference semifinal last season, Coach Pascal Janssen kind of talked about frustrating the home crowd in the early minutes. I was kind of wondering if you could reveal a little maybe what the squad's game plan is to kind of make sure that Philly home crowd doesn't get too much on your back.
Yeah, I mean it's the same as any other game. We're preparing specifically for them. We watch video, and we prepare for their style of play, as I'm sure they are for us. And overall, our ideas every single game is to score first, get on the scoreboard first, and put the pressure on the other team. That doesn't change with them or with any other team. So yeah, we'll be looking to do that again in Philadelphia this weekend, and hopefully we can and we get the game plan going.
Thank you.
Anthony.
Hey, Keaton, Anthony Merced with AGM Sports. This is year two with Pascal Janssen. Obviously, last year was a huge success, and you were a big part of that before you had to step away. What's it like coming back into the squad? How much more confident are you guys going into this rematch with Philadelphia?
Yeah, we're super confident. We go into every game very confident. I think the group knows how talented we are, how hard we work, and we know we can compete with anybody. So we're very confident going into this game. I think last year the run that we had and the finish to the season that we gave us a lot of confidence and momentum, and hunger because it didn't end the way we wanted to. So with a lot of returning guys and everybody with that same hunger, we're looking forward to it.
Michael.
Hey, Keaton, it's Mike Ander from Blue City Radio. Thanks as always for the time. Glad to have you back. You just mentioned having to work your way back into the squad. There's obviously a big opportunity at striker with Alonso out. Have you thought about developing that skill set to be a target player so Pascal can rely on you in different parts of the field?
That would be awesome if I could do that. I would love to be a striker and score a bunch of goals. Yeah, I think the whole team is stepping up and putting a focus on creating more chances, higher quality chances, and scoring more goals. Because we're missing Alonso right now because we're missing that piece of who our team was last year. So it is a difficult spot we're in just because we're missing Alonso. And I think not to say we relied on him, but he was just such a huge part. But the whole team is stepping up to fill that, whether we are going to be playing the number 9 or playing a different style, and we all just need to score from our position. So, yeah, I think there's definitely an emphasis on that within the team, but we're all working toward that. We're doing extra finishing, and hopefully that turns into more goals for all of us.